being
It's just
combined.
entertaining.
We have two very
Very
solid
entertaining.
teams going head to head in a map like this.
Right now, I'm looooking to the
okay.
looking to the
Where's
little
my HUD at?
adjustments, especially when we're at this stage of a tournament.
Chris?
How the little subtle things get changed
There we go.
up a little bit.
LEV on defense.
Team Heretics, obviously,
Heretics on attack.
this was their strongest map. We haven't seen them picking at this event so far. Maybe hiding it. Maybe they wanted to play to other strengths. They've been picking Icebox and, you know, the last years against Sentinels, for example. But here, I mean, the pistol round's not even going to tell us anything. It's going to be those 4 to 9, rounds 4 to 9 that we're going to see.
And as much as it may be a natural inclination for someone like Heretics to lean back towards this, it will be highly read, right? This is something that people will know about. They will
out of all the stuff right now,
there'll be tape on it. Plenty.
walking over towards the B
so
side, we've got
this is probably the
only a
best
camera
chance
really
to
that
have
can get them a
good
kill.
read against the likes of Heretics.
Comes over ping once they go
Let's see how they
through.
handle it, though. Again, we saw them
Yeah,
start
I mean
into
they hit the
game,
Cypher as well. They might be
Icebox
tempted to try
was
force on
just,
site here. He's playing retake at the
it was a
moment.
marvel to watch.
Tech slipped back in. He's going to take the fight. Mini Boo.
That's a bold look.
Whoa.
considering Miniboo has already
Dude,
somewhat
and Tech
expecting
saw
or at
4 on
least
a camera
heads
here.
up enough about it.
Did he
Quick
not?
wall flash to control
Did
the
he
back
not
of
go
the
back
pillar.
into his
And
camera
Tom
before he
tried
peeked
to play
this?
forward, almost careless in approach. They're going in bit by bit, and bit by bit they're falling.
Absolute shots, by the way.
This pressure play they wanted to go for, that almost pre-take they wanted to try.
Yeah, this was
fell to pieces so quickly.
I didn't really like this, man. I didn't like this from LEV.
Still
Very
Team
one by
Heretics
one.
Staying in the site, waiting. That firing squad. Mini Boo got them in the back.
LEV for sure
Clearing out
need
that
to
spawn, trying
play
to find out
together,
where Vegas
else they're
King
just gonna get
actually
run
might be able
over.
to isolate them.
Maybe he's got smoke, paranoia. Two
Darn
to the right, one to the left, and one further on pillar. The swing off this contact is going to be horrific. Yeah, there it is. There's no way out of that. That is a trap. set
It's
in
2-1
motion,
at the
but
moment. The pistols.
I didn't like them funneling back in through CT there.
I
Yeah,
did not
it
like
was-
that either.
it
That
was
is
not the
reminiscent
one.
of the last map, it's kind of the same way that they fell to EDG. LEV has such strong players. They have such strong mechanics, and they're able to win some of these fights.
It's not
But right
about
now,
them, bro.
They're not.
It's not
Not
about them.
only
They
is Team
play so
Heretics
good that they
shooting
have
back
no chance,
really
okay?
well,
Yeah,
but their spacing has been so hard to deal with that even if you do get one, you're instantly getting traded.
Yeah.
So
Okay, they're allowed 2 deaths.
falling like lemmings. LEV, it's not really working for them. They need to be able to play more fundamentally sound right now instead of trying to lean too heavily. I mean, he got the orb. He's happy with that.
That's That's
Yeah,
all
he
you're
got
gonna
something
get.
for it.
So no worries. Heretics can just go through their paces. If you're looking for a danger man, you're eyeing up Aspas or Mazzino. The only ones to rock a sheriff. Quickly going a little bit of a flank here. Is Boo to be holding the back line.
Yeah, I mean 2 light armors with
Maybe
us.
here on the swing, but they still have to break the utility to get that close. Now a little more aware of what's coming their way. And really, the only ones you don't want to see falling is Boo and Woot if you're looking for the economy to stay strong.
Yeah,
maybe a
I at least
dangerous
imagine
bonus here.
Rian's at one point hunts.
And
They
obviously
didn't
the
hunt
Bugs
on
didn't-
Icebox.
didn't
but-
cost them all those goodies. Rienzo can be one of
And
those to
the
go
person
forward.
taking
Same
the
with
risk again, Ghost.
Two players here.
That
That's
doesn't
a body
really
drop, not
matter.
bad.
No upgrade there, other than pistol.
Any more would be marvelous. Hold on, that's actually pretty big. That could be a rifle lost here. They're trying to keep him secure. Nice attempt. They've opened up the pathing.
Wait, no time. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I look at this, we're going into that bonus round. Team Heretics.
Yeah,
they've
and they
got
keep all the
3
guns.
with
The
the
2 deaths
Micro Alive.
they were
They gotta
allowed,
wait for these
and
guys.
people that go
Right
down,
now,
well,
LEV
they
need
pick
to
up a gun,
stand their
they only
ground.
get 2 deaths.
What I need to see
Falcon Cat,
different
thank you so
from
much, man.
them
Appreciate the
that
prime.
we haven't seen
Thank you.
on maps, like last map like Icebox, is some sort of cohesion together where they're moving together. This right here, as they're trying to lock down this exit from B main, if they're able to do that on other parts of the map where they fight together, they use their teamwork, they use ability to set each other up, and then they swing together to ensure that they win with the trades. That is the side of LEV we need to see, but we're not seeing at the moment. Team Heretics, they group in this death ball, and they do it because it works.
We're starting to see the best.
I like this from
of
Heretics.
early
One
on. Now,
smoke
whether or
over
not that
towards A.
carries through is yet to be seen. Can
Going to
the
create a
Vikings
little
solve
bit of
the
pressure
role
that someone
here?
could have taken the
If this
timing
goes
into
also one-sided,
give these areas.
it's going to be
Obviously, you'd have to
terrifying.
like
The momentum
commit here
building
to spot
behind
this one.
Heretics will be so hard to stop. However, this round,
Smoke top mid as well. We
if
use both
anything,
our
the
smokes
Vikings have
real
better
early
weaponry.
right
They have
now.
everything they
Boo's
need
not
to
going
go
to smoke
forward
for a
here.
little bit.
Yeah, a couple of light shields, one on Tex and one on Mazzino, but that's fine. That's manageable. On the other side, 3 rifles and that Bulldog just to round it out with the SMG with Miniboo, and they've opted for mid control.
Heretics, though, they're going to get caught here in the open.
The triple swing is fantastic for LEV. Gonna force him again for a flick, but Woot with a great shot towards Aspas. Hold on, it's not
Yeah,
secured by
it
any
was
means.
weird,
It's
man.
still very
Aspas
much
stuck
game on.
around.
And a recheck
Whoa!
and a refight. But
Xeno's
a
a
trade again. This is a
mentalist.
bonus, and it's going this close. And now they might get that 3v2 on the B side. Benji taking the space, but there's 2 on back pillar.
Okay, they found my wire.
You've got to know that he's close here. Hearing that go up, text, divide.
Oh,
and now
they
the counter swing.
really went into this
Benji
round
taking
saying we're
great
going to show a
fights
lot
here.
of confidence.
And bear in mind, King is a mile away, and this could all fall to pieces.
Way
What
too
is
much
happening to
confidence.
LEV here?
What is this for your
King.
first buy round?
Saved them from probably a worse scoreline on Icebox, and he might have to save them again. A 1v2. He's creeping closer. He's speeding up. He wants to fight, and he's going to get it. Takes away Benji.
They might bail him out
On
here.
the other side, the paranoia goes in, but King tempers the pace a touch. Slowly looking for his man. Woot waiting on the other side. He's committed to the angle, but how long does he wait? How long does he think he considers the other
Ooh.
side? The King
Bailed them out big time on this one. Yeah, shout out to King here. It was a good 1v2 from him. Really good.
Ask him to step up to the plate.
And you highlighted it last map as well. He was the one to keep them in it.
Like, this was
Lev,
nice.
I thought,
Why is he
finally,
sticking around
we
here?
get to see them move together. That drone replay on mid.
I can't believe the Xeno sends it through. That one's mental. That was absolutely mental.
And they're catching right now. Heretics out in the open.
This is a bonus, Josh.
That's the bonus. It needs to be cleaner than that. What happens when all of them have a clean set of shields?
Yep.
All of them are on rifles.
Decent bonus,
and they
incredible
actually keep their
bonus.
guns out.
I mean, look at the
Like,
economy
it's
damage
so
going
close to
forward.
winning it. I mean, you would say they should be winning it in the 1v2.
SMGs, light shields, guardians, and bulldogs. It was on the shoulders of King. That is how this came down. And for Heretics, now it's time for the rifles to come into play. Woot's got ult as well.
Volume, I think it was
Smoke
just
from
the
back,
crowd stuff was
potentially
pretty loud there.
Knife does not connect. But Mazzino on a platter here. They've already managed to navigate past most of the Cypher trips by going towards that elbow side. They've got control of CT. Benji put to task, controlling that short play back in.
As soon as this KO ultimate stops, though, what is the reaction, the response?
Wait, how does...
That's a good
Oh,
start.
cage to
heavy
get
hitter
through
gone.
as
That
well.
man's been
Damn, this
keeping
was
Lev looking
nice.
competitive.
Look at Boo. He has that paranoia. Paranoia. He's ready for this.
Yeah, they
And
get
I'm waiting, Benji goes head
you get
down
over
by the
towards the
stairs.
side. They
It's such a
saved the
key
Omen
place for him, but
flash.
he's gonna just play it
Oh
forward.
man,
They're
look
getting
at him go, bro.
They're working off the
Look at him go.
Absolutely decimating
God,
Leviathan in this
I'm
round.
telling you, if
Mazzino,
Lev don't
a 1v5 is commanded of, and you're not
if
gonna
Lev
get
don't
it.
start playing
Heretics
together,
like
I
this
think they're gonna get
map
annihilated
with their
in this
bread
best
and
of
butter.
5. It is a very
You're
attack-sided
wondering
map,
why
so
I'm
there's
getting
that.
excited about seeing that paranoia being set up. Heretics.
This was awesome though.
traditionally
It didn't do
a team
too much wrong on
that
this.
falls back
Look at
and
how
stay in that
together
space,
Heretics
and
are
they
again.
Play these crossfires, but here pressing the issue forward, keeping the other team from being able to get close to starting a retake. This is just such a nice evolution to see of these guys, because that was the #1 thing that I think they needed to work on.
Yeah,
And
force
they're
him into an
showing
eco. Aspas
it
buys
here
heavy armor, which
when it
means that he's
matters
popping his ult at
most.
one point into this round.
And Lev,
And that's pretty much all they
I don't
got.
even know if they're used to this.
Like they
they're
won a
not
bonus with
prepared
one
for
person
it.
alive, they lose the
You
next.
look at all the tape of
Not
Team
killing too
Heretics on
many.
Sunset.
Heretics,
You're not seeing
great
this.
money.
You're not seeing
Lev,
that at all.
not good money.
You can tell
Heretics,
the difference.
loads of
Tangibles
swings,
from
always
that
together.
one scoreline of when
Lev,
they met
really
earlier
individual.
on Icebox. How close it
giant
was,
diff
and
at the
it was an
moment.
eventual Leviathan win. Now today at 13-7. And here on Sunset, probably something that has some of the most tape of Heretics available. They look different. They look in different form. I like this though, proactive from Leviathan, and a good
Nice shot.
connected.
Nice
Hold
shots.
on. Ult from Asp. Oh,
Whoa.
well.
Do they?
Aspas was there for about a second.
Yeah, especially with an
The
extra
stack
bait.
Not really
I
working
could see
out
why
as
do they
they'd like
don't
so far.
hard clear attacks.
Frenzy in play as Sheriff. Surely they check on Tex.
Oh, this might work.
Maybe unaware that he could have slipped through. Maybe a chance.
Okay, well.
Heretics. They're striding through it now.
Would you reckon Guy in B main needs to sell it a little bit more?
I think that might be a little unfair to even ask for such a task.
I'm not even sure, man. I think Boo, no matter what,
I
was
wanna
always going to
highlight
check
there,
this.
though, at that B main, this is how locked in Team Heretics is. They send one player ahead. I think it's Woot. He's trying to spam that wall. to
4
break
people
that
alive
camera.
as well, bro. Money's
Cyphers normally
crazy.
place
The
the
money's
camera inside
crazy.
main. They might not activate it all the time, but They are so
this is hard for
aware
LEV
that
right now.
because there's a breach on the other side, a trap at B main.
Looks like a little
can be
timeout
set.
as well.
And if that's the case,
Coach
they don't
realizes
wanna
this
be
is just
caught
an
in it.
absolute
So
nightmare
as soon
start.
as Wood goes in to try to break that camera, he's alone doing it. He backs off. The stun comes in. The swing comes from LEV and Team Heretics. None of them are effective. They get to swing out and just instantly deal with that. They are so aware of everything that can come. They're locked in. They're not tunnel visioned on anything. They're aware of all the possibilities LEV can throw at them, and they're handling it so well right now.
Pause for Leviathan. And at this point, after I think it's sort of bigger picture. As much as the best of 5 is a marathon.
Yeah, a little bit Maddox. We're getting there.
All down in the first
Go.
2 maps, you're looking at it being cut pretty much in half. You don't get to play it out. And the first 2 maps look pretty solid here for Heretics. Already at a 4-1. The form they're approaching with as well looks good. It's passing the eye test here. If I'm Leviathan, I'm watching the chances of that final start to dim away a touch. It's not impossible. It's not completely out of the realms yet. You're only onto the second map. First 6 rounds, it's fine. But there is that reality check, and it's starting to feel a bit realistic here. They better turn the tides now.
Dodge G, thank you so much as well, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you, the 4 months also.
Fall away from them.
What,
Now,
dude?
we come back through.
Okay,
Heretics,
I'm out, goes
financially,
in.
their
We've got a
situation
massive
very
money
solid,
diff right
very
now.
robust. Gonna have those ults hitting
LEV
soon as
have
well.
to
Mini Boo not
start.
far off. TP for
Do they
Boo,
have to just
and a couple
start
there.
playing
On the
better?
other side, very
They
big
gotta
ults
start
coming
playing
into
together.
effect here. Very
This
close
is
from Mazino
this
as
is
well.
not
We could see them having a
it doesn't look
big
fair right
round
now.
to bank on. Quick little flash and a push up. Heretics taking early control of elbow and posting Mini Boo towards middle. Looking like maybe a crunch could be in play, but 3 players from Leviathan playing back towards the A site now.
Just play better, yeah.
Look at Mini Boo's positioning towards that tile.
They're never together though, so I like that they're actually clearing something together. No
Right?
util? Holy hell though. Okay, with the Sova ult, it's not as bad if you jiggled and then re-swing, but okay, it's not as bad. It's still worried the hell out of me that we try swing it.
For Heretics, and the man to the good this time for LEV. Big impact, and they have no idea about King. Well, now they do.
Oh, now they do, yeah.
He's in danger. He's on a platter, and he is beheaded. King holds the ground, holds the space. Mini Boo and Boo dealt with Leviathan
okay.
suddenly.
With the Sova ult, the idea was a lot better than I thought.
At least when they go to re-clear that elbow, yes, it's dry, but they do it together. They get the trades, they move together.
Yeah, I think that's also true. It's just like, at least they did this together.
That backup from Calm as well, that Hunter's Fury. But I look to Team Heretics. They're 4-2 up.
Jamadus.
Their defense side is as strong as their attack side.
Jamadus, thank you so
Their
much,
attack
man.
side's
Thank
good.
you.
Like, when we look at this map, oh yeah, they're cheering them on.
Look at that.
They're watching us right now.
I mean, to be fair, they know what it's like on these sort of stages, right? They've been on the winning end of things. But now, though, Aspas looking to try and at least
I like this though. Aggro over towards B. They can hold this for a while. This is sick from Heretics though, right? You got to think about the fact they're only playing against one smoker. You see one-way smoke over towards B. You know they're not fighting over towards A with the one-way smoke, so Boo literally just walks up on his own, clears all of this. Everyone pretty much on this map at the moment plays fight one site, hard retake the other, and they just get a lot of space. Tex, what are you doing? Guys, I can't see this.
Couldn't have timed it worse, but King now trying to make up for the mistake.
Why?
You don't go individually, no. Bloody hell. Slowly clearing through. Don't actually get a glimpse. Mini Boo gonna take towards the side, and they've got what they need. A fight on the cross, and Mazino wins. Denies a fair fight for a trade. Good follow-up from Mini Boo, and a quick push back out from Mini Boo. They are trying to take this space. They have to respect this. This is gonna give them enough security to get the plant in.
The devastating way for LEV to go out, man.
It's done its
Like it
job.
really is. I would hate for them to lose a lower final playing like this.
And Aspas.
The smoke to isolate.
This is what I said about this team though. They remind me a little bit of Vitality, flip-flop team.
The other side of it, Calm already.
So far away.
So far.
He's so far from this. You'd need like back-to-back kills almost instantly. And Heretics aren't going to give you that. You've got to make that space yourself. How do you do it? That's
shot.
How you do it.
Absolute
like
shot.
More? Absolutely not. Boo, the backbone of the Heretics side, not going to let it slip. Now down to just Rien's in a 1v1. King again running all the time. I think he's going to be out of it. Rien's can just play this to the clock. Play
Don't
it.
time that no matter what. He's got to stick that.
Heretics, it may be close, but the round's still theirs.
Another round in the bag for Team Heretics, and I have.
I mean, Aspas had a nice shot to make this one doable.
LEV right now, Tex.
That's crazy.
Rounds.
That's so crazy.
Round 7,
Where does he think they're gonna be?
By himself into a position where surely you just have to play for the retake. You have to wait for the reinforcements. You cannot do this on your own. It hasn't been working. You're 2-7 right now on the scoreboard. You cannot keep going for these. It's costing your team the championship at this point.
It is. And there is always that desperation to try and make the big play, but Miniboo's not allowing it.
And then they have their punish when they go aggro B.
No hope of impact this time.
The reads right now from Heretics through the roof.
Under the control of Heretics.
I think they really understand how LEV like to play.
Just don't look like they're hitting as hard today. And Heretics have all
like once they start taking control, they keep doing that again and again and again until they get told to do something else.
At least 2 players here, at most 2 players on the other side of the map. And right now, again, Tex in a very precarious position, pushed all the way up, waiting for that comeback from A. Boo does have his ultimate that he could use to get in the back lines here.
But Tex, we've been questioning his composure. Now he needs to keep it focused. He's going to hear the steps. 2 kills is all that he's got to his name so far.
Does Omen get hit to flash in time?
Looking for a follow-up, can't do it. 1-for-1 trade. King now gets brought into play. And oh, the shot was messy! Rien's not going to let that slip. The only unpredictable factor is gone. That's all they've got.
The only saving grace right now is that Benji's dead, the trips are down, and Calm goes for the flank, but Rien's on the read.
He's so aware, so heads up. Rien's going to catch that flank. And this is the round wrapped. Mazino's got no impact here. He can't do anything. Heretics are playing like they're already eyeing up that final. Josh, we have to kind of call it how it is. And now it's going to be a 6-2, and seeing how these rounds have gone.
At this stage.
What are you meant to do if you're LEV?
It's Team Heretics'
right, yeah, you're meant to play together. I beg.
So, I don't know how they're able to pull it out, staying 1 step ahead. They know exactly what's coming. They are dodging every sort of aggressive push that LEV's throwing at them. But then on top of that, LEV is also doing these questionable plays, trying to, on the back of solo efforts, try to swing these rounds around. And I can understand if it's been working here or there, but
yeah, and if you're hitting, if you're able to punish it, okay. But
it needs to be the right player at the right place. Like King has been doing it for them, but it's been in very specific scenarios. It hasn't been working for other players. And Tex, again, he's putting himself in positions where 1 kill isn't good enough. You need to get 2 at least, maybe even 3 for that play to work out. And it's been multiple times that he's caught and punished for doing these sorts of plays. Right now, Team Heretics building on that lead. Yes, we're seeing ultimates come online right now for LEV, and yes, we've seen them try to get some different sorts of looks.
Yeah, they do the same thing, aggro B. Oh my god, dude, Heretics have way too much of a read on them. Are they really this easy to read? They don't change it up at all. It's like the coach tells them, reminds me of like my old team, like where a coach would tell you to do something and they like don't change much up if you've been sussed out.
That ultimate orb is still in main.
It feels like it's a lot down to the coach. Like trying to change the actual ideas up.
The only thing they have to pay attention to is that rolling thunder from Breach. I like what LEV's doing here.
Dude, they got shut down. So think about this though, chat. 2 rounds in a row before this round, right? They go aggro, works well, then it doesn't work well. Then they go for the same thing after getting wrecked. I liked okay. I loved this though. This push down middle was nice. Like we're reacting a bit different. That's cool.
Reposition, spike down. 40 seconds to work with Rien's.
He's still the man.
Still doable, and it still came down to Aspas being a god.
And another chance to remind us of his own brilliance. But a 1v1 against Aspas.
He knows that Aspas was nearby. Neon can get anywhere in an instant. Rien's, if time ticks too low, he'll be limited in the options.
Yeah, Eamon's gonna have to start running soon. That's the issue. He's probably got like 5 more seconds before he starts running.
Monster himself around the corner. Rien's tries to pick up the pace, and now Aspas can evacuate.
Got a recon though. Yeah, recon might save him here.
Going on this pathing, and he has to go fast. 8
gives
seconds
him a little bit of reclear.
Aspas slowly creeping away. Aspas has played this like an absolute genius. He has done so goddamn well.
He knew he wasn't going to stick this. That was awesome from Aspas.
He was absolutely there when they needed him most.
Ah, what a round from Aspas. Holy hell.
Reads that Aspas is going to go for the fight.
This reaction was a lot better.
Waits
once they realize they're dueling them over towards B, insta push down middle. And the thing that I like is we did it with numbers. We did it together.
Wins the round. Riens doesn't plant that spike. That time runs down, but a different look from LEV.
But look at them, 3 people fighting together.
The second time they move together, they pick up the 3rd round on the board. So, are they starting to clue into what they need to do in order to get ahead of Team Heretics right now?
And now they change this one up.
Point. And Aspas wants to keep up what he started. Oh, God. It's just brutality. King at least going to try and avenge his fallen teammate. There are bodies here now, but the support's arriving. Benji's coming over. Are they just going to brawl this out? That would be madness, surely. One way going to be reinvested, and you can imagine this side of the map gets closed.
If you note that the smokes are down for the attacking side, the positioning right now of LEV with common market, because that crossfire cannot be dealt with at B, there's no smokes to block off that market line. Right now, the lean is on mid and on A right now, but King trying to hold this one-way smoke. But the pop flash.
It's going to be hard work for King. He's
that's sick, though.
The regress is
that was awesome.
From Heretics. Know exactly what they wanted to do. Tex trying to retake that
whoa,
space,
whoa,
and
whoa.
they got to scramble.
It doesn't work, guys. Think about
He
it.
needs to close the gap.
God, they just stick it.
Strikes again. Riens takes away Tex. Mazzino and now Oncom to try and do something that's
the confidence is through the roof.
Backhanding Leviathan. They are large and in charge, and they want that grand finals.
This has to be a second timeout for LEV. They need to find
I think it might have to be another timeout.
Yes, it sucks to use 2 timeouts in one half. We've seen it, though. We've seen it work. Sentinels did it yesterday on Haven against Heretics, and they were able to convert that map right now.
He didn't even get affected.
Yeah, no, I mean, 2 of them got out. He did it from so far away, and the people that got hit obviously are getting boosts as well.
Losing that first blood so frequently.
Yeah. Dude, I wonder if Woot knew that they were going to push it. Either that or it was the flashback.
Okay, I say that.
That was a great shot.
Pretty nice. But again, we've never really questioned the mechanical capabilities of LEV. We know that they can hit, but they're just not hitting as hard as Heretics overall. I think that's just been the main story.
Yeah, there could have been 3 things that was for.
They've been being traded instantly because of the positioning of Team Heretics, how they go shoulder to shoulder with each other. But again, another bait setup.
Yeah, it's a good setup. At least we're playing together as well.
Support here. But King to take first contact.
The spacing, not there.
Are we playing together?
It was a timing. Tex popped his camera. So
did he camera? His camera to see if someone went short.
Bait them into King.
Oh,
but again, 3 versus 4, you pop your ultimate. This is desperation right now.
Watching at straws and finding nothing for it. At least going to deny the first attempt of the plant. This could open up the chance for a pre-take. Woot's down low, and now back on the side. Aspas has to be the one to lead the path. Mazzino by his side, but it's down to a 1v1, and Aspas down low again. Boo sitting pretty, sitting perfect on HP, but Aspas a threat at all times.
Damn, Aspas is insane at the moment. Back-to-back 1v1s for him. Like, he's one of the reasons they're winning. I will say, Mazzino deserves a lot of the credit for this round. He actually did insane here. The shots that he hit here were great.
That Mazzino got, you thought right here, there's no way LEV is able to clear this up. You see Aspas pop his
Mazzino did a lot, man.
Yeah, not gonna happen. But then, so many of these players are so low HP. And even in the end there, Aspas is down to 20 HP. 1 bullet changes everything.
Yeah, the hero plays.
That pre-aim.
Real nice.
Massive,
real nice.
Get back in the game.
And Aspas.
Yeah, I like this though. Damn, I like this one. This was cool. Smoke down, recon close, Omen flash on top of it as well. Insta react over towards A. They got the trips, got some people here. This makes a lot of.
But you can see what that happens. Heretics still one standing.
This wasn't even that bad from LEV. Like really, that was more impressive from Miniboo. Like the reaction from Heretics were good here.
Both sides pretty much. Miniboo trying to at least secure some space, but it's comms to connect. We know that he does
I thought he was close using the ult.
He's always so good on that Hunter's Fury. This time they get the plant down, 4v4 here. Benji in his position, in the spot that he's renowned for, waiting. See if Miniboo can maybe draw their attention. And
Crossfire's too good, I think.
VOD, you know
like they would somehow have to... Oh, it's on him! Again!
Dart to the brain. King's gonna fall. Benji,
dude, everyone gets hit by darts recently.
Still looking to strike. 2 more players. The time's gonna be ticking here, Josh. They gotta get a move on. Okay, that's how you do it. You create a new avenue of approach.
Oh, shots!
Back to back. Big damage, good counter work from Riens, but Miniboo deals with the player from CT. Now we look towards the side. Miniboo overwhelmed. It's all on Riens in a 1v2. Time. Oh! Riens
Dude, it did it. The shock actually won it. That's insane, bro. That was insane. Dude is so good. He's so good. His ult was the one that did damage to them as well, so he knows they're low, I'm pretty sure.
Both teams are starting to hit their strides.
Guy inside did great to hit that shot as well.
They're heating up.
Yeah,
we're starting to get a game now.
Yeah, this game is really warming up here. We're seeing Aspas having to really up his level.
I mean,
as well. He's starting to hit hard.
1v2 from King, Aspas 1v1, Aspas 1v1. Maybe you should say Aspas 1v2 for one of the other rounds, but it's still 3 out of 4.
But we've got a treat for you coming up in a couple of seconds. And you want to stick around for this
one.
You
Individual.
Hear this halftime break, so sit down.
A lot of hero plays kind of saving them a little bit. Still, 4 in defense is alright.
Hello everybody.
Like 4 in defense is so doable.
Buzz, of course. 버즈 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. I see. Everyone loves you. You're so popular over here. Now, Buzz, just really quickly, how are you enjoying Inspire and how are you enjoying the match today? 오늘 이렇게 경기장 와서 팬분들도 만나고 경기도 보고 있는데 어떤 시간 보내고 계신가요?
일단 경기장이 너무 멋진 것 같고요. 사실 여기서 게임을 했어야 되는데 그러지 못해서 굉장히 슬프지만 또 이렇게 보러 옴으로써 또 동기부여를 얻는 것 같습니다.
Man, Inspire Arena looks amazing, and I feel like that could have been our stage as well. So it definitely stings a little bit, but I'm super happy. And it's just a source of motivation for me to do very well next year as well. Now, I saw you guys sitting with T1 boys, back with Stacks, of course. Who are you guys rooting for today? 오늘 누구 응원하러 오신 거예요? 좀 T1
Motherboard is
선수들이랑
kind of a stomp at the moment.
응원하더라고요.
뭐 누구 응원하러 온 건 아니긴 한데 막상 와서 보니까 또 레비아탄 콤 선수가 보이더라고요.
I feel like a pistol for Lev here changes a lot.
충분히 있는 선수여서 개인적으로 레비아탄이 이겼으면 좋겠어요.
I just coming in here. I just came here to watch a great game, but you know, during today's game, Calm really stood out, and him and I are good friends. So I would like LEV to win today. So, guys, with that in mind, I would like to ask for your predictions for today and tomorrow as well. 오늘과 내일 승부 예측 부탁드려도 될까요?
마음은 레비아탄이 이겼으면 좋겠지만 팀 헤릭틱스가 3대1로 이기고 이제 내일 결승은 EDG가 3대2로 이기지 않을까 싶습니다.
I want LEV to win, but I think Heretics are going to take this one 3-1, and tomorrow EDG is going to win the whole thing 3-2. Well, thank you very much, Buzz, and enjoy the game.
Would be awesome. Not gonna lie. Smarties, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 9 months.
Okay. Do you agree with Buzz's assessment?
That is a bold prediction there. That is bold and brave and brazen. I respect it though.
Oh yeah. So we did just start seeing.
I don't know, it's crazy bold.
A little bit more strength.
It's crazy bold. I think with what's going on, this one makes sense, being like a 3-1. Then EDG.
Similar seems.
Yes.
EDG
didn't see them hit
kind of outrageous.
That's a fair assessment of what they've looked like. Maybe it's time
okay, I kind of want Lev to get this pistol. Like some confidence here would really change this game.
Oh.
But where's the trade?
The spacing again. Fundamentally, we are asking questions of LEV here that they are not answering.
But again, Aspa slows down to wait for the team. There's no team, but the push through. LEV
with the flash. It was so good, and Tex's shot is better with the follow-up as well. Tex trying to do what he can. That's 3 kills.
That was nice and together though.
2v2.
Good idea on this.
Okay, Plants now in play. Time's on LEV's side.
He's got shocks for him.
We got a big HP diff.
See what Rien's goes for as well, yeah. Lots of util still to play with.
They got smoke for side. They got recon. Oh no, he's
shock dart towards him, forcing him out of the angle. A little bit of a shot towards it. Rien's.
Oh, he goes back.
Tunnel visioning towards what he knows, which is Mazzino. But there is still.
He has a smoke to hide.
King, who's been pretty much the one to fall.
Yeah, that was nice. Mazzino going back here. That was awesome. That was everything.
The gap is closing, and
good idea on site as well. Like after they actually got side control instead of like 4v5, they decided to get a little bit aggro through their own smoke. Flash from Mazzino was great as well.
Kind of in the middle rounds, some situations on some of those breach players at middle.
Yeah, nice shots, man.
LEV trying to open really quickly. Spacing's bad, but again, the convergence in that. Bombs! I knew that was insane! LEV, we see the flashes of brilliance on their individuals, on some of their mechanical prowess. It just needs to come together as a team.
Did a lot of sheriffs from Heretics.
Boo on the chopping block. Leviathan coming
Aspas could
his
definitely
way.
get an outlaw out
Side, but
after this.
being held back by the smoke for now. Haven't seen them really flex throughout the map. This is very much all in towards A. Plenty of sheriffs against them too, so could have their work cut out here. Decide to temper their own pace.
Another gamble read from Team Heretics. Right now, stacked to the right site. But the utility from LEV, there's too much of it. I think this drone's also going to spot out Miniboo in the back here, and LEV might pump the brakes.
They now spotted 3.
Away from this, you're already looking at Tex. Yeah, and
he hears it.
The timing on this. And a great shot. Doesn't need to outstay his welcome here. He's done so well.
He's done really good.
This has opened up so much space for them to go back towards A if they want to.
Whoa, 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 yeah. Oh my goodness.
Here at the rotation, he knows he's being crunched right now. Now is go time for his team.
Oh, what a hero. What a hero play from him. He's got 3 players focused towards him in middle. He's opened up the A site, rolled out the red carpet.
Boo's in trouble. That was nice though.
Taking a few more to clear out towards CT. But they've snuck back through towards the side. King with a quick turn of attention. They can all see what's going on here. There's no gaps to be found. Leviathan.
It works out really good though. They actually don't lose any guns. Also, they had the person that goes down had like a ghost or sheriff middle. Alright, give me the buy round, man. Give me the buy round.
I was very critical of him in that first half, especially those 3 rounds I highlighted. But looking at that last round of that last half, as he's coming in on that retake, the positioning, the timing, the pace he takes, understanding that it's not his job to press forward.
Nice comp, guys. Let's go.
Shooting everyone down.
I wanted to win.
It's a 3K to convert.
Playing a little bit better.
Keeping everyone occupied. Big work.
Again. So singular and focused. Miniboo already sent away, but Boo stuck around. Punished King, and now, no way! Miniboo double back. He went back to check.
It's just a bonus. It's all good.
And look at the absolute mess of bodies left over towards Elbow.
Yeah, they just tunnel vision so much. The other guy didn't get hit by the recon.
Oh
my god! What a god!
Miniboo, you are absolutely brilliant at this.
Oh, he played so well though. Yeah, the brothers really held down side there. That was awesome.
I thought this could be the turn point here. If LEV could maybe bully them away from that bonus as well. Who knows? But that was a real moment there. Miniboo never falling too far away.
Little bro had big bros back there as they're peeling off, and we've seen them hold down sites.
Dude, that looked like a nightmare to play against.
Haven as well, about how they
Thatcher into nade. Yeah, Miniboo
up,
played that really well.
Sure,
Okay,
hey,
now we
back,
get the big buy
you
rounds.
Hey, you fall back now, I got
Obviously,
you
this is pretty much it for the LEV, right? 3 people.
We talk about how they're getting the stride. They get slowed down. Benji, don't get caught by that neon slide.
No matter the instance,
they
you gotta respect Aspas.
Heretics are so ready. The prep is
I'm
impressive.
not getting the full look towards the site, but the knife gonna find a fair few connections, I can imagine.
Yeah. It's this comp in general. When you have that breach and that neon, you're playing with fire. If you're Cypher and you're trying to get that camera in main and try to get that jump spot info, you can get punished.
They hear the trip go down though. Like him trying to shoot that, they know the trip is here. They're trying to push back A, and then I guess they're ending B. Otherwise, they would have tried to break the trip.
Play from LEV. They deposit players. They work the map. They cause the rotations. They manipulate it. They want to put people in certain positions. And then they activate. Activate King, then activate Aspas, then activate Tex.
I quite like the tempo change as well.
I also like that Boo, someone who majority of the time will play here, started mixing it up also.
You can see the spam trying to find
Bro, look at the 4-person stack here. They know what's going on.
Oh my god, this is perfect from Heretics. They knifed A, they got the scan, they keep that stack towards B, and right now LEV wants to do the market split.
In they go. Benji was affected by the stun. He's still the only one revealed so far. Rienz couldn't close down on the kill, but Benji comes away from the stun, looks towards main and takes away King. They may have marked it, but it's going to be Tex's position.
Mid-round call, insta-sender. You got to take the spike. You're the only guy that can reach site. Oh, they melanced it, man.
Slow them down just enough to deny them. I think it's too late. I think Com knows it as well.
Oh boy.
Just stay alive.
Team Heretics.
Dude, Heretics, what on earth are these reads, chat? They do a knife over towards A, it hits loads, They actually don't even have vision of both bits over towards A. There's a guy back his sight, so he has, in theory, they create double question mark. They have such a big read, and it could be because they didn't break the trip, I don't know, but they have 4 people. Or 4 people over towards B, even though their knife scanned like 3 over towards A.
And again, just Boo catching that one player on the cross. Spike drop, done. That was it.
It's
that
insane.
was the round wrapped. So we go again here. Double digits achieved for Heretics. Lev, they're getting close, but you're seeing them start to have to really dig
Then they
deep
called
on this
cancel in 20 seconds to have to throw the spike to Aspas because he's the only person can actually get to A in time.
Looks like Lev still split in that 3-1-1 right now. It doesn't indicate that they want to end on this B site just yet. Just pressure, look for that pick off.
Oh, that hits 2.
Find an opening.
Ooh, 3, got the third guy as well.
Maybe baiting a reaction, a push from Boo to get into a precarious position over at A that Tex could punish. Here comes the reposition from the attackers here. They want to come over towards this A site. And I look towards Mini Boo with that showstopper. And how is he going to react once that drone
Yeah,
gets
and we get Boo
re-clear?
with Flash. We got Mini Boo with ult.
Plus showstopper.
Pretty scary. Mini Boo is very committed with his
ult.
ult here. I might go down without using it.
Yeah, contact piece does kind of remove some of the set in motion play that could have come through. They actually managed to do some serious damage on that. Taking away Mini Boo takes away the biggest danger, the biggest threat, but Boo's still alive. Can he get away?
I was going to say, not a chance he gets away with Comet absolutely sending it here.
Now the site is in Leviathan's hands. Plant's going to be there. They got past that by doing that contact piece. They managed to evade the threat of the paranoia, the showstopper combo. That was so diligent. But now, looking for the way back in. It's going to be King played back through. Do they check? Benji, notorious for this position. And he swings and he strikes. He only gets one.
This was way better from Lev, though. It all came down. I didn't really like the setup from Heretics, to be honest. When you got a Razor, you want to play around the Razor a little bit more. This is super committed.
Heavy util, clear out everything, do a util dump to get into that site, and they usually miss timings because of it. But Lev being able to just walk in here as 4. The reason why it worked so well as well was that Boo, he was so afraid of that flank up from middle. There was nobody to stop that from Team Heretics. No trip, no camera, no player. And because of that, he doesn't have the paranoia ready. Boo isn't in a position to spot them early enough.
Hey, down to an eco. Aspas gets backup gun for when he wants to send it with his ult.
They've got some really good ults. They can bank those. Maybe bring it out if they need.
They got Benji with a hero gun. That's about it.
This go wrong in the past. Now they've got to be on the money. The danger man is Benji.
It's going to be mid convergence here. Team Heretics, they're all moving over to mid to re-clear.
Yes, great shot there from him. Trying to bring back.
Yeah, now we got a gun here, and they kind of want to get rid of it. Heretics kind of want it.
If they go back to A, that could be disastrous. Still, another 2 flashes for Woot here.
Dude, drone goes out, and they just know that they can pick up the gun now.
Have an idea. They're now heading towards the site. Which one? Take your pick here. TP.
Omen Orc sees so many. Knife as well confirms it. That's absolutely everyone. They didn't pick up the gun, guys. I think they thought they juggled it around.
Deep trip as well from Benji.
He's just got the rifle.
Benji can just kill so many here. Why would he be playing this close when he's tripped it?
He's got his trap in play. He's got everything
They might consider.
Aspas, first man in, does get caught and
ooh, beast.
Benji. That's the dream stop for the
yeah, that's doable now.
Back towards A. They don't know.
Oh, it's a nice one in the end.
But as this happens, Mini Boo's gone too far. He's already drifted off from this.
Yeah, good thing for Mini Boo is he's at least going to see the gun top mid here, right?
Giving them so much space.
Pop the showstopper already. Can he stop this plan?
Wait.
Oh my god, it was close.
That chance is lost here. Now, line broken. Hold on.
Look at this round. It is stacked round. There's so much going on. Dude, they did double ult into it as well. Heretics kind of messed up here. You can see Heretics do a timeout. Everyone's really overheating a little bit.
His left stand.
It's just a mental round. I can't believe so many people ran by this gun top middle as well.
And Boo knows his odds are looking pretty rotten.
Yeah, none of them know about it.
Leviathan, here we go. We're seeing the resilience. We're seeing the resurgence. We're seeing
oh, it was a stinger? Oh, okay, so he did pick it up, right?
I see a way back.
Wait, when did that
for
get
LEV.
changed? Because it was
Yes,
a
they're
rifle
showing
at
it a
one
couple
point, right?
times here or there, but the reason why is because how they're leaving these players. They're going back and forth.
Aspas changed it midway through top mid. Oh, okay.
For the overreaction from the defenders, and Team Heretics is going.
Dude, they put so many ults into this in a 4v4 with no guns.
I left a stinger for them.
They're getting caught and they're not winning their duels anymore. LEV is starting to fight back. Team Heretics use their first timeout of the series to talk about what's going on. The gap is closing, and they're starting to feel it a little bit. Not only is LEV catching a stride, but now they have the reads and they're toying with how Heretics.
Aspas, yeah, Aspas is confirming it for us.
It's
So good.
so nice to see. Not only that, but Team Heretics, they use 2 ultimates in that round.
The replay just purely for me, yeah, I think so.
I think also Boo used his ultimate to get that information over towards that A main before that clear came in from LEV. So 3 ultimates on an eco round like that when you're already in the lead. Imagine you had that for this round here.
Yeah.
You don't have that anymore. Coaches need to call that timeout, pump the brakes. Guys,
Yeah,
we're
it's
in
a
the lead.
devastating round though.
Keep this
Like
lead.
ult-wise,
Not
like LEV will
overreact. Let's
for sure
move it down
take
a little
this.
bit.
And their money's
Breathe.
real good now.
Think about what to do.
Real
Let's
good.
close it out. A few more rounds. That's all we need. Let's get there first.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with King during this game, though. Again, it's easy to be blinded by the lights of Aspas sometimes. The guy is truly a superstar, but King, the way he gets them,
Okay, everyone from Heretics can't buy next, so if LEV win this, 10-10, and they're on the easier
It's
side.
been a wonder to watch. Now, with 4 rounds on this half, they've closed the gap. It's game back on. Heretics with their first time out of the entire series. Now look to find some impact. And they
Did that only hit one?
I believe, on that knife. So maybe a little bit of a misinformation here. See how they read this. They look to go back towards B.
Rolling Thunder.
This isn't going to hit anyone. Keep an eye on Rienz's recon. Did it hit him? How many recons are we going to see hit people?
That's great.
Nuts.
Rien's going to be warded away. This is a brawl now. How do they get out of this one? Mazzino controlling the site, trying to find security for that plant. Secure safety. But Wood, Benji, Rien's, they drop the bodies,
Smoke goes down and there's 3 of them dueling. Okay.
Finds his way forward, fighting through market, looking for a fall towards Tex with
Oh my
impact.
god,
Now
bro.
Boo in a 1v2. And they are getting their hell
X has
away from that
absolutely
B-side.
saved him in this one.
Scrappy rounds. Boo 1v2. We've seen it before, but this is still so difficult. Tex, he's been looking so just different from that last half. Cypher camera up, Trip to watch the flanks. Yes, Omen is able to get past that potentially, but
A hard retake.
his plant position is the only thing that
Fuck.
scares me. If Mazzino goes down, Tex might not be able to defend that. Luckily, Boo doesn't have any teleports, just to smoke, to isolate angles and move in. Yes, he can smoke off elbow and move in, but so many angles he has to clear on the way.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
Camera down.
First puzzle passed, I guess. And Tex slips a little bit deeper. So there is a 1v1 on the site here for a couple of seconds. Obviously, Boo doesn't know it. Checks to the left, dips to the right. He wants in. Tap on the spike, should draw a player forward, but he's missed him.
Hey,
Didn't catch the
Mazzino.
timing, and Tex catches his man.
Mazzino's taking some unreal timings at the moment. It's making some cool plays. And they got an eco on this one. Tex, what an absolute
These
hero.
rounds are getting hard to predict because you see kind of the what's happening. You think it's LEV, then you think it's Heretics, then you think it's LEV, but then it's Heretics, but then it's LEV again. In the end, the way that these rounds are going back and forth with just the lurk timing from Tex here, for example, crucial.
It's
Being able to
close,
pick up that second kill, but that pre-take coming in from Heretics to start it all off. It's anyone's game still. Who wants it more?
Step by step, Leviathan are getting closer. They've broken
You're
the
really
back
good Omen
again.
flash.
Boo this
Whoa,
time.
he swings.
Nice.
Whoa.
You don't want to see it. Aspas showed him how
Dude, I'm
it's
surprised
done.
Aspas
Not
committed
doing the
there.
show.
I think no
Not
matter
doing
what,
the
he thought
classic.
his teammate was going to trade him
Now
as
again,
well.
they don't
But
have
they
much
ate
to
the
play
Omen
with
flash
for
also.
Heretics. It was just really that Guardian on Rien's, but at this point, Leviathan, there's no world where you see them just cower away from a game, just fizzle out. It's trying to heat up, it's trying to show how they got to this point. Nice little shot on Aspas, sure. But again, once they've started to let these rounds simmer, they've been getting the upper hand on Heretics.
They're going to swing on the timing.
Timing, oh, but King
Yeah,
and
there's so many
Mazzino,
people here though.
absolute
Nice shot.
hero, saving com there, and Rien's nice try, but not nice enough. Some opportunities, sure, Aspas being low, a little bit of chip damage.
Yeah,
but
Mazzino
still,
getting a little
Leviathan
bit
have
closer to
taken
his
the
ult as
hard
well.
road.
3 away now.
It was an arduous affair, but they are now within touching distance. They are at the door. They are knocking to come on in. It's 10-10. Game on. on now.
Uno.
All tied up. Yeah, get the crowd involved, get them on your side right now. Second timeout in 2 rounds.
So yeah, back to back pretty much. You got 2 rounds in between them.
They saved them both. They didn't need to use them before. And now, what do we look at the difference between how Icebox was going on defense and how this map is starting to shape up? On Icebox, so many good reads from Team Heretics, staying a step ahead of LEV. We shut you down at A, we stack towards B. You come towards B, we shut you down, we move to this other spot. And LEV never found the answer of how to get into the game. Right now, though, the pace changes from LEV. The inserting of players, King, Tex, the lurks, the audibles, the back and forth. It's been working so well for them. And Heretics needs to be able to find a stop to this again.
Aspas, I mean, he was blind for most of it.
This point, until this half, LEV didn't look present in the game.
Yes.
Icebox felt
The LEV owner, yeah.
characteristic. The first half didn't look good. Heretics had turned up to play fair. But where was the opponent? It took this half, and suddenly we see Leviathan showing their diligence, showing how they got here. This is the team we wanted to see, and at 10 apiece, now we get to see who really has this map in the bag.
I also look at the scoreboard here. This is a good game. Not only are we tied up at 10-10 right now, but 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 are the kills on the Leviathan side. And on Heretics, not
Yeah, they're all really
disparity
close.
either. 16, 15, 13, 13, 11.
Everyone's firing.
Contributing. It's back and forth. It comes down to these clutch moments where some of these rounds are in 2v2s, 1v1s. It's anyone's game.
Oh,
LEV
it certainly is.
Dude, they're trying to do what they did, just the aggro B.
On this attack side. This dart scans them in main. LEV, do they speed up off this?
I don't. Maybe adjusting.
They're starting to
their
plan
plans a
ahead,
touch,
get some
but eyeing
ults here
up
as
middle
well.
still.
So big change up from
Split through Market
Heretics.
right now, potentially. And crunch on this B guy. They do have that stun ready for Boo in main.
Hold on, Mini Boo. Did he spot Aspas then?
This defense is going to be too hard to break through anyways with Rian's Mini Boo.
Mini Boo can swing left, spots a player. Careful now. This is so cautious between both sides. So careful.
I like how they back out together.
Yeah, this is nice from LEV though. Back to the re-clear over towards B. Now the smokes are done.
But Boo, you need to be able to play your life here. He's also retreating. Market's compromised at this moment.
Very hard for this
He
comp
backs
to
off
get
as
through
well.
the
They're
smoke.
re-clearing together, moving around together.
They
don't
got
wanna
they just
get
got to use
caught
the
in
drone here
split.
pretty much, or just
But
disrespect it. Dude, they use a
gonna give up
trip
that
that
B
clears
site as
to
a
the
result.
right, and then
Nothing
like
they can
that,
do
though.
about that. Boo needs to
yeah,
go
they really
veto.
wanted to save the drone for
Mid
sight
second
here.
round. He's staying on this. Maybe the unexpected.
I like the calling
The
from
neon
LEV here. I
wall
thought it was good.
protects him from the drone.
They have no idea. Oh my god, wait. Boo could do something serious here. Rienz gets denied through Market. But the ult, I mean, they know where he is now. All that surprise is gone, and look
Ah,
at
this
it.
is
The
great
firing
from LEV,
squad
man.
swings.
Re-clear over towards B
Leviathan
once they
in
went aggro.
control
Realized they
now.
were taking B, so they
Heretics,
took mid
whatever
control.
The adjustment was maybe a couple players changing place. It is not enough. Leviathan are in the lead
Yeah,
now,
and then
taking
you could
finally
tell,
the
you can see
series
why they wanted to
back
save
into
the
their
drone. They've
hands.
talked about the fact that they want to
When
take
Buzz was
market
up
control
here,
heavy,
big
so drone goes
prediction,
insta
3-1
market,
for
the clear market, push through market. They even had the one-way smoke on top of it for when they tried to re-clear. It was awesome.
Now, again, only 2 real solutions for Team Heretics if they want to be able to fight back against how LEV is playing with them.
They can
One,
definitely
Go
hunt.
back to your old style, full retake.
Yeah,
let them have the
every
map,
kill is important. They
and
can
deal
hunt
with it
heavier than
once
this.
They're committed. Or 2. I don't actually. There's only
That's
that one.
it.
That's
That's the
it.
option.
That's the only option. Because right now, LEV, the way they're depositing everyone, playing with these rotations, getting the opening kills, and pumping the brakes when they realize they don't have that opening, and then being able to pivot to something else, it's working so well for them. And the reason why it's working so well against Heretics is because Heretics themselves don't know how to do that on their attack sides.
You can see them floundering here a little bit. Held on 10. It feels like a drought of rounds. It's been 5 in a row for Leviathan.
That's going to hit a lot again.
5 early, but it doesn't seem to dissuade Leviathan. They continue forward. Aspas on a heater.
Oh, what is that? Oh, God.
God! This guy is from another world when he plays like this. Woot, what are you trying to do here now? Has to fall away a little bit. The site is theirs. Juan can be in
You
next.
discussed it. That is such a drive-by, man. That was so fast.
There's safety to be found.
That is next to impossible retake. The only good thing is to have no trip behind, I
Position
guess.
safely behind that box. Just needs that info that
Mizzino has ult if they needed to secure it. Would love to have it into the next round.
Don't know when that knife's coming back off cooldown. Should be soon. I don't know if he invests this ult. Not yet. Not without a kill.
Waiting. Patiently, flash, push. They already know where they are. Leviathan holding them at the door. There's no way in. There's no access. It's
Very
going to
nice
be
one.
surely 12. Rienz can do nothing about this. One to the left, one to the right. And look at Com's positioning. He's not going to let this one slip. Falls away from the side, lets Rienz try and tries. You might, Rienz, you still got to find another player, and you ain't got the time to do it. Com just needs to survive, and he does. It's 12 for Leviathan.
Bad, man, not bad.
Up,
I definitely think a lot of...
showing us a final.
I definitely think the teams have a good amount of rounds on defense that they're going to be disappointed with, but the calling's been a lot better from LEV at the moment.
Moving forwards and getting these openings, and before, when Aspas was moving forwards and he didn't
Like
get
the attacks have been
no
nice.
here. But when he's able to get that, and the rest of his team's able to come in and support from the backlines as well, take that space he gets, they're looking unbeatable right now. Completely flip the script from that first half, from that first map.
And Heretics look too stunned to even respond. They have no idea how to handle this.
Did you see how Lev's paused at the start of the round? They've played all the way back. They want to dodge whatever dart, whatever knife comes their way to shroud their actual intentions here. They see Rienz has that Hunter's Fury. Woot has that.
Yeah, Mazzino did a good job of just not overusing the ult on this one as well.
A team fight. Mazzino on that Rolling Thunder. Last time they used it was for some sort of B hit. They used it on market, but right now, eyeing up that A site, potentially setting up Aspas for that mid flank on this pressure. But right now, a little bit of indecision, talking about how they want to approach this. Just looking at the positioning of all the players with the key ultimates. That's the stun line. 5 players towards this A site.
Oh, I like this. No sound all the way through.
Boo can get out with his teleport.
The great knife, man. Holy hell.
45 seconds.
45 seconds.
Do you commit to it? You can see the hesitation. Yeah, Benji is just taking space.
Yeah, it goes aggro, takes the trip, not playing behind it this time.
He knows he can beam this line in the back.
This could be everything. He needs to find value. He needs to find a couple
The
players
overall
here,
hit
and he's doing
so
just
many,
that.
bro.
Mazzino goes down, but they manage
Holy,
to
it
survive.
tagged
Leviathan
2 more.
Gonna try and make it work with 4. In towards the site they go, and the plant is there.
KO ulti flash pre-take coming in next 5 seconds or so.
They gotta
A
make
hat on
this
Benji
work.
as well, but body.
The KO ult's going into this retake.
It's this or it's done.
Oh, I like the idea though. I like the idea from LEV here. If I catch him out when they got util here, when they're planning the retake, it was a good try, especially considering how low HP they had. I think something had to happen here. The good news for Heretics on this one is that they go aggro, so they don't have to use the KO.
And now giving us truly an option of OT.
Dude, that KO knife is just the most insane thing though. Yeah, this one.
On this knife, that
He got 3 with the fast shot of his ult here.
To taking us to overtime. LEV still a little bit of indecision there. They've looked so decisive in the other moments throughout this game on their attack side.
A lot of ults, but we have an ult that cancels this.
That's what scares me with Heretics.
We've got Mini Boo's ult, which is pretty much the main one to be talking about for sure. One chance for LEV.
LEV use Aspas through middle on a flank on one of these rounds. Whether it be
getting what you want.
Yeah, it might be like the EZG one where they go top middle.
I want to see it.
They should know, man. Oh, bro, yeah.
He caught King.
They should know this is a camera. This is the bread and butter of Heretics, man. They always do this camera. Just pings on the floor, spam through the
outrageously
pings.
good. So down a man to begin with, and King as a loss is a big one. He's been so impactful.
Heretics is fine to play the retake. Again, let LEV commit. Let them be where they cannot move anywhere else. Hat for the info to confirm. Maybe
At info, we got no smokes.
See if Com's on that flank or not.
Bit of a nightmare.
Right now, here comes the rotation.
Yeah, this is a good play from Boo though. The only place that was weak after that ult was the fact that no one was over towards A, so he insta smokes and uses the flash to secure that no one's pushed behind it. He's fine, he just wants to get info here. Dude, knife again hits 3.
I like this from LEV. They're moving around, they're causing
the knives in these 2 rounds have been so good. This is a great mid round though. These 3 get hit by the knife, they insta rotate.
You're looking at Tex, he was a monster in middle before.
Oh, what's going on?
But now you can see them hungry for him. The showstop was gone. That was wasted. Did not find his man. Tex still alive.
Someone's having a party midway through, bro.
Kept the them.
Get the DJ out of here. What's going on?
Under Leviathan's control.
Dude, there's an over-rotate from Heretics.
GG, at least on this map. Com trying to fall away. Leave this into the hands of Aspas. But you can see the KO text. Value. Leviathan with a fire lit underneath them. But is it enough?
Oh.
They know he's
Riens. They know where Tex is, surely. Benji, Riens, defuse.
Damn, dudes. Overtime. Nice shots from Benji. It was a nice call from LEV still once they got hit. They managed to make a pretty impressive round out of this.
Needs to respond. There's only one way they could do it. Sit back, let LEV commit, and come back with the retakes.
Oh,
Dude, look how good these replays are, man. We get everything. It's so sick.
And even after that, Tex doesn't go down to the showstopper, still comes out with another kill. But still, just coming out, spawn together, tandem, Cypher, and Sova, Riens, and Benji, they're so good at this.
Hey, on their rolls, you know what they can do. You give them the Sova, you give them the Cypher. They'll give you a couple rounds, and in a moment like that,
Okay, well, this is all about who can win the defense rounds, because it's been pretty stacked on attack.
Hour, they get bailed out, because look at that run around. It was 6 back-to-back.
Look at Doctor at the front, yeah.
Rock.
He's got the crowd with him.
It's OT now. It's anyone's game. Heretics on the attack, LEV on the defending side. Miniboo, initial space
Flash recon, the two people here are the utilers.
The Ops just put the boom bot into work. That's going to find connection. We've got a lot of players here, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, we got... Dude, he plays so aggro for a Cypher.
Big info. That's not bad, but they don't know about the third man. They do not know about Mazzino waiting. The paranoia is good, but Mazzino has to show his hand.
Gotta save him, Mazzino. These two ate the Flash.
Back even better by taking away Tex. Now they saw King, and they kill the King. Riens takes the crown in this round.
Fine, though. It's just about who wins the defense round. And the util here from Heretics was good.
Very difficult retake for LEV. They have to go for this.
Dude, it's impossible. Like, this round's done.
Every round matters.
Ooh, you know it's been a good round.
He popped it very early.
Oh, he's gonna get a tag too. This is so tough. Dart's still available. As soon as they get on that spike, but the crossfire also in the sight, the trip.
Oh, this is brutal to witness. You can feel how arduous it is. And look who's creeping. Boo. If they even make it through on the site, they still got Boo to handle.
Securing the round.
This is it. Around the world, putting Aspas to bed and Com. Nothing more to do here. That's 13 to Heretics. Taking back the lead after what was a long time living in Leviathan's shadow.
So difficult to deal with those situations. Team Heretics, they're all in plays with their 5 players. If you play like LEV does, where you have 2 players on the other side of the map, they cannot connect. It's a 5v3 on the site, and now LEV back on that attacking side. This is where they were putting up all their rounds. Do they deposit players, or do they try to punish Benji quickly here? Rien's already backing him up if Aspas slides at him fast. Here it comes. Fast opening.
Yeah, but does he consider? Okay, that's nice from him. He changed up his slide, knowing that this guy was always like they always have this guy starting here and here just so they can anti this early slide. Aspas learning from earlier, delays a slide for this guy to aim drill this guy because he knows this guy just runs out of there.
It's been working so well for them.
It was a real strong suit, wasn't it, during regulation? Something that worked very well for LEV.
Both trips broken now.
Yeah, it's a very nice default from LEV at the moment.
They bring out the drone as well.
Those late knives were so nice as well, though.
There's so much going on.
LEV were deciding to eventually head towards.
This is a very interesting position because that drone reclear on A from LEV at the same time. The Aspas get spotted at B. They know that LEV is split across the map.
The call
There's
goes
no real threat for the next
to head over
15
towards
or
A.
20 seconds or so. It's this next contact that's going to mean everything. The dart to reclear close into B site right now. And Woot,
Miniboo still has nade.
For that A info.
Right there, right there, right
there. Every single time, this knife is just the most devastating thing ever.
There's no time for them to commit back to B. If they do, they need to go through market through Benji and Miniboo here with that paint shells.
How many times have we seen like a 4 or 5 person knife? Yeah, you got nade as well, man. Great delay. You got double satchel as well if you want it. You can double satchel.
The music here. Leviathan going to take the first strike though. Nice work towards the site. Sweeps it clear.
Did on himself.
Plants coming in, they've got the 2-man advantage. Yeah, Com's barely alive, but he is alive. And that's the important factor here. You've got Riens, you got Benji, you got Woot, but you got Com.
The Com 2 HP round the world secures this no matter what.
Little, he's closing that gap.
He's here so fast.
Smoke, but they won't be ahead of him. And Woot, yeah. Oh my God, hold on.
Right?
The Com, the
okay.
back line.
All good, like we said. Didn't have to worry about it. Still about who can win the defense rounds. I feel like Mizzino bailed them out here, man. But Mizzino's util was really good. I thought it was pretty much done when that nade came in.
That stun line coming in, Boo took his crosshair away from that one-way smoke. I believe it was Calm's dart that might have scanned him. Calm, he's locked out by this one-way smoke, but once that dart comes in and scans Boo from the back,
yeah, I mean they tanked util on sight.
Everyone to come out. Beautiful work, and again, LEV on their attack side, showing why they're so good in these mid-rounds. Team Heretics, now they're on their attack side.
is that how he's doing it too? That's sick.
Manipulation plays.
Pretty sure Calm might have pulled his headset on that one, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think he's turning around talking to them. That's so funny.
Let him have his moment.
It happens.
I do love the reaction there of seeing the.
This is them behind him, right? That's so funny. He's actually telling it to them. That's awesome.
Here in this situation, a little bit of pride between the two of them, but yeah, I think it's probably just going to wait for his headset to hopefully get fixed. I mean, maybe I'm making assumptions, but he hasn't bought and he was pointing to his headset. So you know what? I'll put those pieces of the puzzle together.
When you stand up abruptly because you win a big round, especially when you were the difference maker there.
Absolutely.
I have no idea
Yumpy, hello mate. How we doing?
Landed and why Boo wasn't able to take care of it, but that opening kill.
Yumpy, it's still so early. It's earlier than normal.
I mean, you have to think about it. There was like 13 seconds left on that clock. If that kill doesn't come in on that timing, Team Heretics probably closes out that round as well.
Looks like we're good.
They pushed it to OT. I mean, they got OT earlier. Team Heretics bring it back. Team Heretics could have had the lead right there. Instead, we go again. Now everything slowed down. A different approach. LEV.
Oh, we go for something completely new on the defense.
Again, the mind games come into play.
Smoke in, push over towards middle. Normally you're going to hear some kind of util as they have to get through this.
Kind of shed the realities that you've learned through regulation.
After that, you can smoke deeper as well.
Noted.
Hello.
Death ball ready. Sight is clear on that knife.
Sight is clear. Yeah, knife doesn't hit anyone.
Yeah, looking to see them work off this, but I don't think it's as effective as they'd hope here.
But
it's the pressure from CT that could be the surprise.
Wait,
what? Wait, what? I can't believe Wu gets that kill. Mini Boo gets double on stairs as well.
And look at the advantage so early on. I like that tempo change. I like that pressure through CT, but somehow Heretics was so
Wu gets a guy full blind.
This is so difficult.
Mini Boo survives a guy sliding on him and a teammate? How?
So difficult to break through, and Mini Boo, Rian's both close to their ultimates. If either of them get a kill here.
It was a nice instant reaction from Heretics. I'll give them that much. They spot this guy out. They spot this guy over towards middle.
Texan giving it a good old try, but I think they've done more than enough here, Heretics.
And then insta-react over towards sight as soon as the knife hits no one.
But at this point, time's against him. Heretics, lovely form.
They get a second go at it.
I quite liked what LEV tried to do, but
Dude,
just didn't
that does Mini Boo kill too here.
I don't know, catching off Heretics, they seem so aware.
Is he not Omen flashed as well?
Getting PTSD from that moment against EDG.
Wow.
That's how they got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The double Omen flash to open it up.
I don't understand how they won that.
Smoke.
It's not even bad for LEV, man. It's just ridiculous.
Some of these rounds.
Like the timing of the Omen flash flood into sight was so nice from LEV.
Whoever makes it through this
I feel really sorry for him in this round. They did so much right here.
But Team Heretics again in the lead. They win that round. They use their OT pause right now. They want to close it out. They have that defense. The defense.
Spassi didn't want to slide into the nade was the main thing, I think.
Last two rounds of relegation, but the overall entire defense half and in OT, they haven't been picking up these rounds. They haven't been converting. So right now, coach input comes in. What do they have planned? What do they want to change? How are they going to catch LEV off guard? Letting LEV commit was working until it wasn't. Now, what else do you have in store? And LEV, how are you going to respond to this timeout? You've been taking that B main fast. You've been trying to catch Benji, and then you've been manipulating these rotations in the mid-round. It's been coming down to the wire.
Yeah, let's
seconds of the round.
last time we see a timeout in overtime. Do this one. Let's see whether we actually change up.
Has gotten you into that winning position. Do you have it in you to do it again? 13-14. What do you guys got?
That's the question. The answer awaits.
Pre-aimed at that knife.
This knife has just been
It's that second one that he gets that he's just been
non-stop.
able to somehow find them time and time again.
This is a change-up of the defensive set of Benji over towards A.
Yeah, this time though we got LEV, 3-person waiting for it. They've had enough.
Before by LEV, and instantly on this A contact, smoke, stun, they're in here. Will they expect
Woot,
that
23
Benji
assists.
trip?
I've never
On
seen
that
this many
slide.
people get
Well, because it's been
as
Boo,
many
it's been
tagged.
Minigo
Like
over
I've never
here
seen
traditionally,
as many
and
people get
more often
tagged
than
in
not,
one
Lev
game
are
by a
winning that
knife.
fight now. They've really got that tempo
And
down.
we watch
The end's
Ascent like
re-clearing middle.
what
They have to expect this trip.
every
There's
single
no
time for like
defense
the
here.
last
Aspect
4 years.
swings into this. Benji gets that first kill. That cage gives it away.
This should be everything they need to know here. Smoke just went up towards short as well, but I'm looking at the options that Woot has. Does he play forward? No, he's going to pop a flash towards it, but that's about it. They haven't stepped towards the site just yet until now.
It's nice from
Benji's
LEV.
in a lot of danger here.
Get over towards
Currently
site.
corralled into the corner, and Lev very cautiously
Get a good
taking
plan.
the space on the site.
As I
Recon
watch this
just
main
got used
action
from
on A, I think
Heretics.
about this Boo versus Tex minigame that's going to play out over the next 20 or 30 seconds or so. Knife.
Still no plan.
Misses. Gets
Only
one.
Oh, Benji.
Benji has to be forced out of this position.
Benji is in so much danger. Nearly isolating him a couple
Still
of times
no
here, but just
plan.
pause on the site. Let's give him pause for thought. Getting paranoid about middle, about a flank. Now they go for the plan here. Leviathan toying with time.
Speaking of paranoid, there is no paranoia in play. Boo across the map.
Hard retake, man.
With his
Really
team,
hard
he
retake.
needs to get the value from
We
his
got
paranoia.
Omen Flash for that.
So
Ooh,
very
he used
late.
Omen
Mini
Flash a
Boo,
little
the
bit
one to be affected by the
early.
paranoia coming out from Lev.
Okay,
And Lev
maybe
have 5 players
doable.
on the site, and
It's
they've
about
got no
Omen
reason
Flash
to move
recon.
just yet. Waiting with the
First
darts.
smoke. Second smoke comes out elbow.
Smoke goes in,
This is it,
smoke
it's go
goes
time,
in.
It's the go signal, King.
Recon into
waiting on the
Omen
side, the
Flash.
paranoia is good,
Beautiful
and
flashes.
Mini Boo flies in, but it's Boo to find Tex, and suddenly they're falling like flies. King can only
That was a nice retake, bro. And yeah, it really came down to King here using his Omen Flash just a little bit too early.
And they go 2-0
They had nothing to stop their hit.
Lev made
Dude, what a
it
map this
so
was. I feel
close,
like loads of
making
teams, like
me think
the,
for a moment
both
that
teams
they were
had
gonna take this map,
a couple of
but
stuff
in
on
the
defense
final
that
moments, Team Heretics
can be cleaned up, but the
able
attacks were really
to bring
cool.
it back, and it's unreal. We're gonna see them take that sunset
Yeah,
map
dude,
and take
it's
it
gutting,
to
man.
map
Two
3
chances
with
to
that 2-0
finish
lead
this.
in the series.